Okay, market is open. Let's rock and roll. Pulling back right at the open. So let's see if we fail this moving average right here. That'll be a good short opportunity right here with the tight stop. Right here, I don't like it. So let's see. Yeah, stop. That shit goes, man. She's going down strong. So a short near the moving average, that's a good place to put your stop, right now. So where would I put my stop? That's all I always ask. Where do I put my stop? So like nano for now. That's all I always ask. And she's going down for real. Okay, if I put my stop on 70, it's a lot. Yeah, she's dumping. I don't have the chase there. I'm gonna wait. The open was a good short. Look at those candle pushing back up. Look at that. That's bullish. If we hold, right? Guys stepping up here. See if they can hold. Too long here, your stop gotta be the low of the day. Too short here, your stop gotta be above the scan somehow. So you might test this moving average again. So that's where we go from here. Got my IFX account that I was trading earlier too. And I got it, let's see. Yeah, good recovery for the longs. I don't know if you noticed, but before what we were doing, we were popping, and dropping like crazy. See if we do that now, but the other way, right? Drop, and bounce. Yeah, my only concern will be a stop loss here. But try maybe my stop loss being like green to red. Yeah, it's tough to place your stop on this volatility at the open. Look at that candle. Ooh, wow, how long here your stop is below that. So it's like no matter what, your stop gotta be like 40 points. So, yeah, it's confirmed. It's flipping. It's flipping, man. if we can get an answer right here somewhere. No, wait. Switch strong. Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier, remember? Dump, dump, dump. Pop, pop, pop. Come on, classic. Now we're passing the opening. Okay, let's try one here. Might be a chase, but let's see. So I'm stopping my entry and let it ride.
Stop filled.
Too volatile to put your stop that tight, you know. But remember, stop loss is like wearing condom. Yeah, see, that's my stop going back. Well, remember, guys, what's happening lately is that we pop like crazy at the open, then you dump. Now we did the other way around. We dump and we pop. Quick flop, non-stop. Look at that. She's gone. He's literally gone.
That's a 200-point move. Oh my god. 200-point move from that.
Yeah, now it would literally be a big chase. But I still think she's gonna keep going. If we get like some type of pullback of this. Well, we have some red fold news, I think, at 23 minutes. The ISM manufacturing PMI. So, well, that candle not bullish. Should see more upside. Let's see. See if we keep rock and rolling. Here the boys holding there. Yeah, volatility, let's say. It's only saying that from my little entry here, we went up like 100 points. So we have the SP Global Manufacturing in 6 minutes. Then we have the ISM Manufacturing PMI in 21 minutes. She's holding. I think she's holding for the next pop. Press the moving average again. Go back all the way down. There's a cross for the upside. So along here would have like a 20 point stop loss. Say below 40. If you were like fucking points, like 20 points. Yeah, longer stop gotta be here, 29ish. I'll reclaim the 1 hour. 406. If we hold 406. Okay, stop to put me in here. The 1 hour is trying to hold that. It's trying to hold here. So we held right there. Time you can use in 1 minute. In 1 minute we got a news now. So let's see, I have my apex here. Yeah, we're up, looks like. See how much we're gonna move with the 1 minute news. Yeah, that'll be a good entry here, 30ish. The stock below them. That'd be a trade. Watching those highs again. See if you up right here. Let's see what happened in news. 53.9. Yeah. Kinda go where expected. See if we break you up now. Or we fail.
Order filled.
Try one here.
Order filled.
Doesn't look like we're gonna hold,
Order
but let's see.
filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, not holding.
Order filled.
She held a little there, but that was not a good trade at that one. I let it go too much against me. See, now it's going my favor. Bad eggs. Like we're waiting for that news to do something, but now she's up on all the moving averages. So then she goes. She's on top of all the moving averages. So
Little work here. That was still about 15 points. Got it all the way to there. That was almost 30 points.
Well done. Central, well done, man.
they were on top of all those moving averages. They're holding up very well. where we go from here. I mean, honestly, I see a pop, but we got the news that coming up in 9 minutes, so I've been using 7 minutes. Looks like I might pop it before the news. Buying here, we're kind of buying the highs. So, tough, you see? Well, looks like the EMA is crossing here. Where's the 50? I don't have the 50 here. 21, 209. Okay, let me add the 50. Okay, all the EMA cross right here. Everything's pointing to the upside.
Patrick, you watched Spider-Man over the weekend? John Sanchez. Do I look gay? This guy did you go to Patrick, did you go watch Spider-Man this weekend? You think that
Oh,
I
that
look
should go. See, everything's pointing to the upside. Oh, can she hold? Let's see, let's trace. Yeah, they're not gonna feel it's fine. Currently thinks she's gonna hold. Now looks like we're gonna test the breakout. And now it's holding. Keeps going.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
So I push here. And then news coming up. 3 minutes. Okay. Trigger comes back to me. Okay, let's see the news. Q1, that was 53.9, 55.6. I'm sure if it's good or not. So ABC. She modes, like she's mode.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
For the continuation that we like.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Continuation, it's like
Order filled. Order filled. Order rejected.
you can boost it stepping out.
Order filled.
Let's see. Let's see here. You can hold the moving average.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
I'm gonna hold this moving average right now.
Order filled.
Growth. Pretty well. She's trying to go again. And she's going up, slow and steady. You're about to pop.
Order filled.
Just failure there. Probably did not break out.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Breakout. Not a breakout. It's in a big uptrend. Look at that. Watch here, now it's gonna go again.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
There are some sellers there, strong sellers.
Order filled.
What's going?
I'm gonna move my stop right here to the 640. That way, at least it's guaranteed 40 points. See if we can't get a new high sooner than later.
Like one of those days that we just go up slow and steady. I did not open the chat. Looks good. And that's going to be all day to the upside. He's going.
Order filled. 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 Order filled.
I feel like I fought all my
That's in the pre-market highs. Breaking. So all day pop.
Can we go? I just explained very quick. 32.99. I'm waiting for the app reviewer. That's no do it in a couple of minutes. It's not there yet. But I see a schedule for that's just the SSL certificate citation, and the risk is very low. It's certificates for communication between IPDF4 and IPDH. And we do also want to increase count of interface instances in one of our HDC just due to high security utilization. And after that's in proof, I can bring it to the channel. If everyone is okay with it. The communication was already sent on Friday. So, and the status page that you expected. Okay. I'm sorry, for the communication, it's a WebEx channel. No. The informing estate team in their WebEx channel. And I will bring it actually.
Well, now we are getting to a pretty interesting resistance case. But we failed once. We failed right here again. So we're probably gonna push to 45-ish. We might pop higher. Let's see. Those candles looks pretty bullish. So. I guess some big pop there. Start burning shorts, might start up, might start showing up today.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
That's it.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, let's pick back down. And the resistance.
Order filled.
Simply trying here on the moving average, trying to hold. We're gonna test the second moving average. No, I see we're testing the second moving average maybe, but we are holding here on the first. Really very strong though. But if you look left on the 1 hour, you see what I see. See right here. And right here, there's this area. I think if we break this area, it's going to be a strong break. If that happens, right? So far, we are riding the 9. If we test the 21, continue higher, but we fail exactly on the same resistance that we failed before. Yeah, like we almost touched the blue line. Let's see the bounce.
Order filled. Order filled.
It's make a classic.
Order filled.
Classic. Fail the first move average, touch the second and go. And I called you live. Yeah, market's very strong. You know, we have days of uptrending, we have days of downtrending.
Somebody. Somebody.
It's fixing my vacuum. But yeah, what I was saying is see, we touched the 21 and we popped. Why? Because it was strong. We're on a strong uptrend. We had many days of a strong downtrend. So I'm gonna hold off on those PEX accounts for now because of the consistency rules, you know. So yeah, we have downtrends, we have uptrends, we have range days. So there's an uptrend there. We have up and down. This is 200. We were 200 is so we bounce near the 200 moving up. Simple moving up. We breaking. Let's look at the 1 hour. Look at that. Look at that here. So look at that right here. Not believe we're gonna break it, but what do I know? But I really believe we're gonna break that. So we'll see. And we are right there. That's all we testing now. Those highs. if you go. I don't know what you guys see, but I see upside. You see more upside or what? And there she goes. Nothing for the shorts.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, guys, today's the day that you buy and hold. Shorts are getting slammed today. No love for the shorts. Yeah. And that's a lot. Somebody in my vacuum, man. It's like right next to me. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's a lot of noise on my ear. It's very strong on the upside. So. Some sellers stepping up. We have a lot of buyers there now. Sellers are coming. Sellers are saying hello. Buyers are there, man. Buyers are saying nope. You're gonna keep going. there is something that I found on the Apex website. Actually, a friend sent that to me. I'm gonna show you guys. So it's like an announcement from Apex. Apex is joining NinjaTrader Prop and TraderVic Prop. So we are excited to announce that Apex will be included in both NinjaTrader Prop and TraderVic Prop. So it's like on the weekend, they're gonna do the migration. What does that mean? I don't know exactly, but I think we might start getting some of those lock little features here, you know. So that's nice because those lock accounts, I think, helps a lot. So we are holding strong. Strong level right now. So we passed the moving average again. I mean, we haven't pulled back. So since we broke out right here into the breakout. It's another one. Horizontal line. And then simply broke out here, broke out here, we haven't pulled back. Look what happened. Sold at the open, boom, pop. Stayed right here, consolidation, broke out. Pulled back a little, and kept on going. Today is one of those days that even like one small marker can make you good money. Trending days pay people that hold. Well, we finally got a little pullback there. So now we're passing the moving average. This is the yeah, nice pullback now. a very controlled sell, very slowly. It's holding. 97 to 70, yeah. So it's holding well. Nice hold. Yeah, today is very tough for the shorts. Very tough day to be a short. Look at the 5 minutes. You got a pullback. Now it bouncing back from the 9.
Yeah, sorry.
Could be ready, I think. This is line balance. It's already so those videos starting. I don't know. I'm not. No.
How could you ask me about the doctor appointment? That's we have a deployment tomorrow, and then there's some emergency QA heads. And that's it. It's going to Thursday. And I said yes. No, like you just
Students. Kind of fiber man. Yeah. I mean, I do that. Boy. Talking about
other than it was a big break. Has a family emergency and he rushed till Thursday, and we had to have a deployment tomorrow. You know, so that's when we did what you reminded me. And huh?
so there's an if you go further.
To make a deployment for
Sure, no, there's like
only have about 3 times a day. Doing now. But I don't have things to do it because this application guarantees hours to deploy. And I will take like 5-6 hours. And Arena is brilliant and help. Before 9 a.m. early, right? The talking around that time. Meeting later.
We popping, we popping. Running back. Man. See for short here, the stop 7-3 would be
Order filled.
doable.
Order filled.
Pretty strong now.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Mm,
Order filled. 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 Order filled.
And then I'm not sure. I see the dust and see it up, right? But I'm not sure if that information is true. Mhm. I think there was to go for the to help you guys with the spot configuration, right? I don't know. The lesson said that you guys will have to translate, right? Power dashboards to Splunk. The power dashboard is correct. Mhm. Yeah. So I think that's instead of this name for that, to help a little bit and get.
Mm, Long goes.
Mhm. Um, so let's take a look at this contract. We do have it for idea. We already see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we also use this. Insurance. Mm-hmm. Sure. Let's see, like also mostly I will walk you through, right? And whatever questions you have, and later we can answer here. We can see how to translate, right? In a second, sorry, I'm looking at
Speaking to the account to lock, also Apex having one.
this meetings by Dustin. Yeah. Okay, sorry, guys. Yeah, sure, I can send it. Then let's drop from here. Send it to this. You already have the link. Just send it here. Okay. All right. Now, then this thing now start.
Media holding strong. However, you know.
Now, the thing is for overview of one cloud and the way how media is doing leveraging dashboards, etc. So there are two main plans. I don't know how you guys want to use it, right? But there is monthly metrics and monthly logs. And so, however, you can access the log information on the same span file as metrics as well. So this is a Splunk UI in general. To see the dashboard, open the web, and you will see all the available dashboards for you to see. What you can see that, for example, we group our dashboards by group by media, right? In order to do so, you just press here, right? And you can create dashboard group. Let's say name Wikipedia, right? And then create dashboards in there. So it's very different from Grafana, but the idea is kind of the same, right? You can come here, you can create dashboards, charts, whatever you need, right? So the same idea, right? It's like you have this separate charts, you display your information. The difference is the syntax. In Splunk Cloud, we use Signal Flow. So let me show you, right? On all the queries, for example, this is a CPU usage total. Kind of look like this. You can filter by parameters that you send to Splunk.
I think we're about to fly.
The one good part there you see is the AI. 19.5 AI agent. So you can actually ask it to transfer the, let's say you have talent 0 requests or whatever talent request total. So you can ask actually this assistant to translate it for you to a Signal Flow, the Prometheus query to a Signal Flow. So it's a little bit easier. keep in mind, it does have to make some mistakes, right? So, but at least you have kind of sort out with it. So there are main components of the
Like we're in a big range now.
chart itself, right? So the code editor, do you have any questions? Mhm. So there are multiple components in the charts. The code editor is actually the signal code query, right? That allows you to specify what you want to see. Chart options. Here you can select different visualization types or whatever you like, right? Default time when you load the dashboards. You also can here select what do you want to show as a legend on the chart. But then you get maybe some other, so you can see how it's selected that. For example, request by subdomain, right? So in chart options, you can see that we can actually select what to show on the legend here, right? It's a drop down, so it will just show you whatever your query output is, right? And you can select what value you want to be as a legend. Okay. And here it's a little bit more like minus delay, resolution, etc. Axis, it's right axis, whatever you want to display here or here on the left. If you want to add something, it's up here. It also displays in a data table. So it's basically a table output of your queries, right? So you take up here to see whatever you need. You see, you highlighted. It highlights actually on the chart wherever it is selected. You can also look over, right, and see what is here. But the different with the Grafana, there is no such a thing, right? Grafana, if you press on chart one of the queries, so here, right, it will filter it out for you. It's not the case in Scrum, okay? There are other ways to filter it out. I think it's somewhere here. Pretty much it. It's somewhere in here. That we can filter filter. See, you can filter it here by that's like 3 dots. This kind of does not let you walk like Grafana. And you can see, if you filter it straight away, you see as a filter, so just right. There's another option to filter, so you can filter from here, but any prompt we want. So events, let's we don't use them to tell it that you can make sure what it is this quarter. But Splunk is very kind of subjective to the resolution. Okay, so for example, higher resolution is like higher time frame, it will push your higher resolutions, and of course you will get a little bit seeing the lines here, right? A little different values depends on the resolution. So if you wanted something a little bit more precise, right, you can put a very high resolution to see the spikes. Okay, so that's how you control and see here. What you want. So this the time is coming by default on every chart, right? On every dashboard, sorry. So you can same idea as Grafana, right? Custom minutes or custom, you can select the date and time what you need. Filter, it filter out by any parameters that you on your metric. Okay? Anything which is sending it required here. On top of that, you can actually set variables, right? Let's say, same as we said for Grafana. Like here, you see the environment, data center, and service. So you can go hit the dots, dashboard, more dashboard actions, and you can see your dashboard variables here. So there are a few things to notice. Like for example, you will start to type. It will show you different suggestions based on your query parameters. Okay. So you add your, this is just the name that you want it to be, description. So one of the, you can set it as the required or optional for the dashboard. And one of the interesting thing here is that you can filter it in all plots and all charts. That what we're doing, it means if you set it to add data center, it applies to every single chart. And so even if you did not specify in the single flow query that you want to filter by this parameter, it will still apply to it. Okay. But if you want to only the one specified like Grafana does, right? In Grafana, you have to specify, for example, what ID in the query, otherwise it's not going to be applied. If you want to do this functionality, so choose this option. Otherwise, everything is going to be applied in the dashboard. That is filter. So here you also can set a predefined, right? Like for example, you have thinking cache. Let me show. Do we have a dash or maybe we remove it? I don't remember, but anyway, for example, if you wanted to filter out for it to be on the specific variables that the drop down can choose, you can set it in here as the suggestions. Okay, so you set the list, whatever it is to set there, and you can restrict to that predefined. That's it. And here it's only the data mentioned before the condition, right? So basically you want to see only the data of that exact filter and nothing else. And here you see the data centers, for example, for integration, we kind of give you a suggestion straight away. So you don't have to guess what is where, right? So you can define it here. Yeah. Yes. So you can come here, export, and you can export dashboard in JSON or as an image. I don't know if you want for some reason, but yeah, we export in JSON and we store them in a PDF result. So we have it in code. Okay. So there is another thing that I do, like for example, when I was creating these dashboards, the SDR already had the dashboards, right, created. So I export their dashboards, right, and take it as an example, import here, and then I modify what I want to make my dashboard. So it's a little bit easier to point in here. Another way to go around it, like for example, same you export, you modify it, and then you say, hey, this metric, that's how it looks in Prometheus, and one, it is how the metric name is in Splunk, because many metrics will be different naming, okay, this one, different naming convention. So you say, okay, this is how I want it in Splunk, just give me the query itself, and then you can paste it in here. So you see this, for example, the first thing that come to mind straight away, right? It's dots. It's not the underscores, right? Interviews. Yeah, so that regarding kind of like a little dashboard of an overview, right? Um, so was something to really keep in mind when you are going to migrate into editing in Splunk charging policy is different, right? It's not like it's not like in Grafana intermediate, so it's very easy to blow up the cost. That's what we did in the beginning. So how Splunk charge per parameter
It's
change,
just trying
right?
to
Like
break
we
out
see
again.
MTS, they call it. Like we see all these parameters here. So for one query only, right? The query is DNS request.total. So
Yeah,
keep in mind Instagram is not the
trying.
most expensive. So let's say if I have DNS respond code um, 200, right? And the I don't know
If
which
she
name,
holds now.
the main name or something. I don't know. Let's say something maybe process commands args, right? Like I don't know hash 01.json, right? There's a two MTS. But as soon as I still have, let's say, cache 01.json as a command arg, right? But with DNS response call now 300, it's another already MTS. Okay, so each change of parameter combination is a different MTS. So that's how they charge. And for example, if you have very dynamic parameters, like we have here instance ID, that's very expensive one. It's one of the most expensive one because, right, we have many instances in Quadra, and now each of them has all the other parameters, right, that we report, like a response code, command args. And so each of them, every time
Hundreds
one
get
parameter at
heavy.
least changed in there, they charge. So getting very expensive. So that's something to keep in mind. Try to keep the parameters to the minimum.
Order
And
filled. Order
up,
filled.
name and value, right? So if let's say the parameter name is response code, it's one MTS, but it has 200, 300, 400. Every time it's changed, it's different MTS. It's another MTS. So the pair, okay, parameter key and value. Yeah, you can do the logs too. We don't do yet the logs, the dashboards, right? But you can do it here too. To tell the truth, I don't know how. I know the SDR does it a lot, so you can take a look. We didn't get to that yet. Those are the metrics dashboards. But reduce cost.
Order filled.
Logs would be different. Logs are charged per gigabyte. Okay. So and metrics are charged per MTS. So, but logs in general are more expensive than metrics. So you can see what works best for you, the combination, right? For example, if for the logs you need to put debug and output like I don't know a lot, right? Just for to get the error code, that probably it's not worth it. Probably the metric is better, right? So kind of like depends on what you will prefer. So where you can see, for example, if you go to wait, metrics and you go usage analytics, like I don't have permissions to see by token, okay? I'm not sure if you will that have guys have not. But usually you can give it a red token if you have permissions. But you can see here, right? For example, this is a query that we use. You can press on it, right? And you can see how many tokens. You see, it's just us who is using it. And here you can see by how many MTS hourly each of your parameters does, right? You remember instance ID I was talking about? Look how much MTS we do per hour, okay? For example, and so on, so on. So you can come here and see like what it's the most of your MTS. Like you see how little the others one are. There's another one also usually. Which one is that? Full host name, yeah, the full host name are the next one, but the max is the service instance ID because it's changing. As soon as it's changing, all other parameters are changing. Yeah. So that's something to take a look at. For example, you can, whenever you created something and you can put in your dev slot or whatever, so you can take a look at the usage of that. So here also you can set up alerts. Okay. So they're called detectors. You go here right on the side and you can set up for yourself whatever query you need. For example, we have a memory usage here, right? So basically, yeah, we do have integration with Pager. So if the select fires, you will see it in the Pager view. It's same idea. You see it has a data table, alert rules, a second too. Yeah, so you will just need to, or you have it in.
Really big
And here, which are active, right? This one, one alert. I don't see for someone, but yeah. So
big blue flag.
tar, there's nothing more interesting, right? I think the most things to keep in mind and is the
Like she's gone now.
post and the translation, right? Itself of the queries because Splunk is a little bit different. It just will take time to get used to it. Okay. But other than that, yeah.
She might go fail once, yeah, twice, 3 times. Might come with a strong pop now.
Yeah. So other than that, like the idea is the same, right? As a Grafana, if you think about it. So
If we're gonna go into
always kind of compare to. If they kind of the same new chart, you can move them. You can drag them around, like kind of same idea, right? Like every other tool. The biggest difference is the speed.
yeah, there's the stay here.
It's fine.
I'm not short here. I have a tight stop.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So trading my top step on the side.
The truth is this classic order was
It's pretty much like
because you see,
trading both
I
my PA
imported
and
the
stop
dashboard
trading
from
because of
DR, just adjusted it to mine.
Apex consistency rules.
Yeah,
Should trading though. Just got those
yeah,
accounts,
it's
5
easier.
accounts.
You can also, but before you use Terraform, right? I would always recommend before using Terraform, if it's not test it separate, right? Test the dashboard itself to see how it looks, if ever, and then export it, import it, and deploy it with the Terraform, right? It's much easier than the whole integration straight away.
Oh, yeah, going up slowly. Slowly but surely.
Yeah, it all depends. Like for example, if Terraform is not with the module for you, right? It's much easier to check the dashboard first and
See if
have
it
it
fail again.
set up correctly how you want it instead of troubleshooting, right? Terraform and without. Yeah, up to you guys. And also like another idea, right? To save a little bit time for you, you also can just export the talent dashboard, right? And I don't know, go to your approved AI and tell it, okay, I wanted this dashboard, but I wanted this from Singapore, right? And just the new metrics is this. At least you have some startup point too, that, yeah, instead of starting from zero. No problem. No problem.
Me going.
I don't know if you have access to this plant, and I don't know if you use different protocol, right? This plant is monitored by TDPO. So, yeah. So, if you want, once again, you let me know, and I can export you some of the dashboard and just send you the JSON as a view.
They've been seeing early, all day.
Yeah.
Strong uptrend. I actually said it early.
Yeah, you can let me know.
Said way early.
Or you have access to NVIDIA report. They are under, yeah, you know where they are? Um, no, we still in GitHub. Yeah. Well, this is updated, for example, on dashboards, kind of like this PR. But so basically, they are under Splunk dashboards. You see all of them in. Let me. Let me. Where is it? It's not this. Where was it? It's somewhere here. Or somewhere. Yeah. So Splunk dashboards, for example, brief dashboards right here. Yeah, so you can do those dashboards. Where is it here? So yeah, feel free to get these dashboards and experiment. No problem. Is there anything else you're interested in regarding if you have any questions, let me know. And I don't know if you have the same setup or not, right? We have a separate plan for. Yeah. So, but you can access it as well from the next one. You see here, for example, you can go logs
Continue.
and log explorer.
Order filled.
So they are connected. I don't use this one much, but select to the group and all the group.
Continuation
Here,
list.
you choose the index, everyone, and there here the logs. I don't have it in the interesting. Anyway.
Like we're going to continue the sell scheme.
For this one,
Yeah, don't like the schema.
for for this one. This is the one with metrics, and this is log. This is logs on.
Yeah, we're out of the range, but we are not. It's like it's still back in the range.
Let me just looking at the chart. And yeah, so you can create a diverse
She goes. She goes. She was freaking out.
You wanted this one too? Yeah, sure.
If we get a continuation, still kind of on top of the range.
Yes, Splunk Cloud is for logs only, right? Splunk Observability Cloud is everything. It's metrics, traces, and it imports logs from the Splunk Cloud too. Okay. I think it's a different.
Yeah, I think it's trying to break out already. No, it might be here for
charge, right? For observability. So, yeah. I don't know how you do it. Because, yeah, Splunk Cloud itself, it can only import metrics here.
Forest.
Oh, metrics, sorry, logs here. There's no metrics in Splunk Cloud. From logs, right? Yeah, you can create dashboards here too from logs if you need, you know. You see we have alerts here. So yeah, that's the cloud. That's the logs. We have some alerts here based on that. We just create, for example, if you have observability, it's easier to have both logs and metrics dashboard all in one, right? Instead of switching between this and this. But you gotta ask ATD what they actually use. You know.
So if we hold here,
Order filled.
This one. I mean, you see, if I understand correctly, they're connected, right? So Splunk Observability Cloud is getting involved in Splunk Cloud, right? There is no collector
big
sent
push.
separately to.
And I get it. Sellers are holding.
They're just connected. Think of observability cloud like an aggregation. The metrics, traces, and logs.
You have the okay, I'll take. Some bars to squeeze. Good. Let's touch that and pull back.
Order filled.
Pick me up.
So you see, you can see the alert if you use logs, right? These are your measures.
Probably go.
You can open and search, but you have to remove further.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, then you have to modify it. Yeah, I don't know. You see, they like have some dashboards here. You can, yeah. For example, let's take a look. Yeah, they can have this. Yeah, very. Yeah, if you want to see, for example, here, right? You can go here. You can gonna open and search, run query anyway, right? And you see this pretty. Let's remove this integration with the data beauty, and then you can see the query actually what it returned and do it by the. Yeah. Mm, yeah.
Careful gold. Not gold.
Yeah, I understand what you mean right now.
My
We change something here if it's triggered.
Sometimes pop and drop. Buyers are here.
I mean, do they use, right? Or do they,
Order filled.
Oh, actually,
Order
no.
filled.
We don't make Apex. No one trade Apex today anymore. Apex have the 30% roll, so I don't want to trade that anymore. Totally forgot about it. I was kind of want to go on. Shit. I want to go now. Top step.
yeah, got it. But I would say
Should go on.
they don't understand it. So
They changing everything.
instead of you guys figuring out, they already know where they delete and where they
Yeah, there are 5 accounts. There's a lot for them.
Yeah, I agree completely, right? It's
Apex,
something
I
that we
have the
need to
locking
idea,
option
right?
by now.
It's a duplicated but it's much easier because they already went for this research process on how to create alerts, where they put it, how they organize it, right? So you guys don't reinvent the wheel, maybe. Yeah, maybe ask them to do the same, like we did today, the same walkthrough, right? Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah, they
goes.
can do your walkthrough and you will see exactly how
She
their
goes. She's
environment
flying.
is set up and, their best practices. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, she is flying.
Okay. Well, guys, let me know if you have any questions. So forward you the recording. Thank you. Bye.
So it was kind of expected. So that was my upset. It was low. Yeah, it's like my first day on the account. $5,100. You guys knew? Did you guys see the news for the Apex? So now access to new features like account lock, inform upgrade on live at Apex. But say it's live, I don't see it. I logged out and logged in, I did not see it. So for me, it was not live. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but not for me. Yeah, how to make the tofu.
Maybe.
I made before on Friday. I need to check how I'm gonna make the tofu.
Did you turn off the vacuum?
Oh yeah, you can pause it and stuff. Because you were in the meeting, I went to make a lot of noise. I don't know if that was messing up your meeting.
It's okay, I will send
Huh?
I will send it home because it might not restart anymore.
You should. Oh, really?
Yeah, because if it's off for too long, it can start from the very beginning, you know.
Oh, I did not know that.
Okay. Right.
Check again and see. Oh, I think like Trump just said something good. Yeah, yeah. Alright, Iranian leadership is unbelievable. Duplicitus. They asked for a meeting. Some would say bag. Talks begins with more schedule in the near future. And they say openly and proudly that they are not having discussions and nothing's being talked about. Oh man, it's such a drama between Iran and Trump. Yeah, market slow down, man. It's lunchtime. All right, I'm out of here. Be back at 5. for the Asian market. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Bye.